Let's see if that hits 1 minute 21, then do it.
There we go.
And welcome back
to Phoenix Wright.
Last time on Phoenix Wright, we discovered that there's some fishy things are going on in the studios.
Mm-hmm.
So we just did the first day of the case. We went to our second the investigations. My co-host is now taking control because that's the way we're doing things.
October 18th.
October 18th, Wright and Co. Law Offices. What a day! This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance? I guess that really depends on the people we found out about today in today's trial. The director and the producer? Yeah, them. What are we gonna do? What are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios. October 18th, 2:16 p.m. Global Studios, Mind Light. No one's here. Right, now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, the guard station. Look, she left her donuts. What? I was gonna eat them? Liar! I just missed a couple of lines because you were too fast.
Yeah.
Something. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork if the commission at today's trial. So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path at the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out.
October 18th, Studio 2 entrance.
This is Studio 2? I thought so. It doesn't really look much like a studio, does it? No, that it does not. Hey, there's a trailer over there. Looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer. Are we sure this is a studio? You know you can slide over, it's L1. You know what's, I know what's odd. I know what's odd. I'm not telling you yet. It's gonna get the same thing they just said. So they got a check mark on it? That means you checked it already, you dip. That's terrible. still means there's nothing here. Means there's nothing here, you kidding? October 18th, Global Studios, employee area. Look, it's the assistant girl. Hey!
Hi, WP's employer, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys.
Oh, don't mention it.
Is it true they caught the security lady? Actually, she just called me. She wanted to cover up that tree. You mean that one? Oh, yo.
You mean that one?
I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right?
Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right?
Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they do before I fix them.
You are a terrible assistant. Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about.
You're right. I won't.
Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more.
If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill out the results, man.
Right, see you later then.
Good luck with the investigation.
So, the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came into that drain? So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey, Nick! If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that's the idea. I feel kind of sorry for him now, don't you? I need you to change the controller over.
Alright, could you grab the...
Take the shizzle, McShizzle.
and plug in McPluggers in?
Plug us in. What, you want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick, we can? What, she serious? Uh-oh. Do it. Do it. Do it. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty smart sometimes. Sometimes? There. That should make the kids happy. Things we do. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. I'm not going to do all the examination things that you're doing. Just the ones I care about. You feel like you've seen this already. You know there's more, right? You can slide over and see the other side, right? There you go, boy. Good boy. We've seen all these already. Ian. Wolfman found on Mars. I'll have to find that issue. We're horrible human beings, licking people's shit. Doop 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 doop. Things are just wandering everywhere. I guess we go. I don't know where we go. I forget. This is the. Obviously, you investigated everything in here.
Oh, hello.
Ho ho! You look a little out of place.
It's so close, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing.
No, we can just talk to you about shit now. So how are the studios doing?
There's police running around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want any disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch place on the day of the murder.
That's kind of disgusting. I mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area?
Yeah, can you believe it?
Do kids sneak in here a lot?
Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sensor, snapping pictures. You can see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him out.
I heard something at the trial today. It said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder.
Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet.
So they were trying to protect the director?
More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for the producer.
The producer, huh? You already checked everything. Trust me, there's nothing here that you can actually do. October 18th, detention center. Please attach round.
Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier.
Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth. You can say that again. Shut up, Maya. Let's not. So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction?
Sorry, but no.
Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. You can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow.
Yes.
Do fanboys sneak into the studios often?
No, not that I know of. The security lady's pretty strict with them.
But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around?
Kids really, really love the Seal Samurai. They sneak past when she's not playing, I guess. There's a director. Yo.
Was the director present at the morning run-through?
Yes, he was. He was directing the Seal Samurai, the Magistrate Shabu.
Why didn't you tell us that before?
Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet.
That has nothing to do with this! I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar! When he loses, he's going to lose big! Whose side is she on? You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you? That was kind of helpful.
I have no idea.
There we go.
Yeah.
Just keep wandering around aimlessly. You'll eventually find something. Oh look! We found something. This place is deserted.
Crash.
Nick! What was that sound? It sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh? It's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. And what are we waiting for? Let's bar it. If they'll let us.
How to get rid of her.
Why don't you go somewhere else and see if you can come up with another plan? Well, I consult the tome. Oh, I know. Go to the dressing room. Again. I get to be this for Tell me, who'd you dudes? Lamau! Huh? Wait, you first! Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever, Lavers! How could you not know the great Salmonella? I make the lead shows! To steal some of mine! Read the film credits! Really? You're the Salmonella? Gee, first, I want to interject something here. Way to be on the nose with your names, guys. Salmonella. Please tell me you get the joke. Okay. Was that serious? No, quite alright, really. It's fine. Ruffle. What is it? You know, on close expression. Yeah. Hot. I actually hurt my throat doing that. Hey, do you do a lot of cosplay? Cause they're casting Roxas. Roxas? Hey, you're drilling!
Okay, you're having way too much fun with this.
That's why I wanted to do it! You triggered my creative powers! Yes, it's coming to me! Pink Princess! I changed him into an Asian because it started hitting my toe trying to do anything else. The sequel to Steal Summer! Pink Princess! Warrior of Little Old Tokyo! No joke, that's an actual show that happened to the end of this piece. Ruffalema! Actually, that's what I thought. The Pink Princess? Why is it gotta be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Near Old Tokyo? Maya, we really need to talk about cool. I'm literally not doing this to this voice, so this is why you can do that. Pick it up now.
Nope.
Dude, that's my voice after a while.
I've been hurting my voice the entire time as well. You get to do some now.
I hurt my voice the first time we did this for 4 hours.
And besides, I have a feeling we're going to be doing Will's voice a lot more than his.
He's called to this day, you idiot.
What?
Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? I have to change his voice like fucking 3 times.
Oh, I know who you do, dog. The security lady told you about us, huh?
That's right.
It was pretty regular day. We had
Actually, I like this voice so much better.
we had run through an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting from lunchtime to the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch.
T-bone steak, was it?
Yeah, suckers. I hate missing out on food.
Wait a minute. Then who ate the 2 steaks?
There's something else that was fishy about that. Nick, what does suck sores mean?
No idea. Anyway, I was in meeting from noon until after 4 with the producer and some bigwigs from the network.
Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. He's telling the truth. That meeting gives him an alibi.
Uh-huh.
What's the producer who's at the meeting with you?
Oh, you mean the oh, you mean Eva Sketch? She's a genius. Math skills all the way. Scary though. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai.
You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right?
Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time.
Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning?
Oh, well, the boss over there at the network and some sponsors, also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension.
He suddenly sounded like Mitch Hedberg.
I didn't even notice it, but you're probably right. That makes it even better.
Keep going.
They did. Were all of them with you the entire time?
Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers.
Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses.
I don't think there's anything new.
It's important anymore.
Let's see. Is there anything I could show him?
I don't think it would be the point.
Other than maybe the photo.
I'm gonna do it later.
Old bag's back.
All bags back.
You again.
You suddenly got back to your post quickly. Mr. Powers is pretty tall.
Alright, now where the hell am I supposed to go?
I don't know. Look around. Maybe they'll tell you. Oh yeah, go back to the employee area. Again.
Oh, there's the kid.
Yep.
Hey! Hey, wait!
I'll bet he came in right through that drain. Hey, kiddo, what's your name, sport? I'll let you do the kid.
Not a kid, so don't talk to me like that.
Damn. Kid's got some fucking sass. Huh? But you are a kid! What a rude little brat. That's no way to talk to an adult.
I don't see any no adults here, hippie fashion chick.
Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked. You gotta hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp. And pretty mad.
I'm Cody Hackins. Call me kiddo again and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer.
So, you're fan of Still Samurai?
How dare you utter that name, evildoer?
What do you mean? We're on the Still Samurai side.
You can't fool me.
Okay, then what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8?
Easy. Like some fries with that?
Not bad, kiddo.
Watch it.
What are they doing? Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day? You were here, weren't you? Did you see anything?
Always. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Yeah, I saw everything.
What?
But no way am I telling you losers. Wait.
What?
Let me go.
He's gone. Huh? Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out. A bottle? Why was this sitting there, I wonder? Well, that's suspicious. Anyway, what was that kid saying? He saw everything. Huh. Oh, she tripped. My show looks happy. Hey, Dick, now's our chance. Let's check out the ghost stations.
Good idea. Why are you skipping past these?
Oh, good point.
Well, this is it, Nick. The trailer key.
The key to that trailer in Studio 2.
We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick?
Borrow.
Just 'cause, well, I guess you know where to go now. It opened. Great! Let's go, Nick.
She seems eager all of a sudden.
Well, you first, Nick.
Not that eager.
October 18th, Studio 2 trailer.
God, I don't want to do the voice. I'm really excited to be demure.
Alright, go ahead.
If
The man of 1,000 voices.
If I can't do it, I'm not doing the voice. I want to establish that. Eek! Someone's in here! Names. God, that was terrible. Let me try that again. Name. Oh, God, I can't do it. Fuck! You try it. You gotta be demure. And a little sensualism in there. Our names, we're WP's lawyers, and,
I see.
yeah, there you go. There you go. Although your voice still sucks compared to it. That's better than my one right now. And who might you?
Steve Vasquez, the producer.
Okay, you gotta be more feminine than that, for fuck's sake. Higher pitched piece of shit. Steve Vasquez. She's quite beautiful. I want her to take my pants off and spank it. Spank it hard. Sorry, too much.
If you don't like my voice, you can. I'm going to tell you, you can do it.
I'm gonna tell you, I've already tried it first, so we need more. We need a woman in this bitch. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder, Miss Vasquez.
Script. See, I can't do high. That's the problem.
Falsetto your voice by doing a nice little even touch. Good God, I could totally do this voice for it now. This is about as demure and
Go ahead.
feminine as I can possibly do. Script.
Excuse me?
Script. I'm looking for a script.
A script.
The Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you a bit about the day of the matter? I need to read it.
We're getting nowhere fast.
We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai.
Miss Vasquez? It's gonna be the same name.
It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that.
Okay, Forrest Gump.
Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV? The nerve of her!
Hey, don't get mad at me. About the director, Salmonella, was it? What exactly is his role here?
Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Nick, are well people in the entertainment business this weird?
It's starting to look like it.
Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yes.
if you see Manila, give him this. Why do I have to do your errands? I don't think I like her.
Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright, we'll give it to him if we see him. There's nothing here you can really do much with. Just because you can examine everything doesn't mean you should examine everything. Just throwing that out there.
You dude!
Dude! God, I can't even remember his voice. Here, I got this from the producer. Who? Bring me the script for episode 13. God, I don't even remember what his voice was anymore.
Remember I said it sounded almost like Hedberg?
I know. Episode 13, when I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Oh, my ass is pwned if I don't find it.
Nick, it might be quicker to just look into all the places where he's likely to have been.
I agree. Good God, it should be obvious where it's at. What's the most obvious place for it to be? Think of the most obvious place for it. Vasquez's voice.
Guess what?
Thank God I only had to do it for this episode. Which sucked because it's the entirety of this fucking episode. Here, we found it. Your script. Oh. You're not going to talk to us? Quiet. I'm reading.
Just you hold on. What's the big idea? Who do you think you are anyway? And do you even know who we are?
Powers lawyer.
Right.
Am I a suspect?
No, it's just, well, no, but...
Wanted to know the day of the murder. God, I'm tired of that voice already. This is a 3-person conversation. I'm doing all 3 voices. My voice is gonna be shot by the end of this.
Alright, fine. I can try and do Vasquez, but you know how you were complaining.
You're too fucking... It's terrible.
Yes, anything you can tell us would be a big help.
Come on, I have to do my every fucking episode. That alone, I'm not gonna pass on a lot of these. Go ahead. You need a little louder because you're being over top of the music. Yes, with the director and the people from the network.
Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer there went to Studio 1. It was impossible for us to leave.
Impossible? Why?
The path was blocked.
The path? What you doing? Oh yeah. On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked?
You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct?
Mr. Monkey?
The monkey with the broken head?
Oh, right, that. What an original name.
Stuck in this trailer, stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone to Studio 1.
What?
It's true. Crane came just after 3. We called some people to clear the way. Should they corroborate my story?
But wait! What if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio 1.
2:30, the time of the death. Very well. Come. That's what was it going to be at the time? 1 inch per hour. Always is a monkey.
It is a monkey after all.
Nick, it stopped at 2:15.
2:15.
That's right. It's past this last 2:15.
Mr. Hammer died in Studio 1 at 2:30.
Goodbye.
I don't like her.
Me neither.
I didn't even see what that line was, thank you. You guys
What do you need?
There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished.
Sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy.
I'm wondering if we should go to the detention center and show those sleeping pills to, October 18th, Wright code law offices. No, yo.
What? Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. How do you know that's Mia? Mainly because it's just kind of obvious to anybody. Huh? But Mia! I missed your cleavage. I mean, I missed you. What took you so long?
I do like how Maya's entire look and the way she holds herself changes whenever she's channeling Mia.
Well, yeah, that's because the spirit medium gets completely possessed by the spirit. It'll be explained in the next game. Right. Oh wait, I guess that means we're really in trouble. What do you mean we have one lead? You notice that Maya has a mole on her?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. He didn't sound like he was going to help us at all. Thanks. Now I'm more worried than I was before.
October 18th, close studios main gate. Huff, puff, huff, puff, huff, puff, huff.
Why are you doing that? We stopped voicing her, remember? What's wrong? She's been chasing that boy this whole time. So she hasn't any luck catching him. The hostage? What happened to the boy? She met with the director just now. Is she okay? Right, she was saying she wanted to visit instead of where he died. What's this about a hostage? I don't understand what I'm talking. Trade. Okay, why did you just steal that line from fucking Indiana Jones? I wonder what you could possibly trade with him. That would lead to the studio where Hammer died. She knows Dominion when she's left it. Right, a card key to Studio 1. You don't have your own card, Mr. Oldback? If I give her the card key, then we'll be able to get into Studio 1. We don't need it anymore. What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card? Okay, may have use for this. Here she goes, hobbling up to the video.
October 18th, Global Studios employee area.
Hey! Hey you, wait a second! Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins.
October 18th, Global
Global
Studios
Studios dressing room. He should have been here somewhere. Found you! Damn it, he's getting away. There's the boobs. They'll put money down on the boobs?
Yes.
I'm not finishing. You're not doing his voice!
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
I'm not so sure I'm qualified. The Steel Samurai is so cool. I think he's the bomb.
Heh, what would a flavor like you know about the Steel Samurai?
Hey, watch that attitude.
Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid.
So, do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please?
I don't know anything.
Looks like a little persuasion is necessary. Maybe a bribe? Cody, this looks familiar.
Hey, my
It's you are, you idiot. It's capitalized to say it. You're what?
You are, ultra rare. That card is really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
I'll give you this if you help me.
But that's my card. By offering me something I already own, you're in effect skewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
What do they teach these kids in schools these days? Quantum physics?
Whatever, I don't need the card.
Huh?
I got a double. Just keep it, it's yours.
What? After I went through all that trouble?
If you want me to trade, find me a really rare card.
Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare?
Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
Premium rare. Why do I feel like we're talking about steaks?
October 18th, Studio 2 trailer. Oh, hi.
Hello. What brings you here?
Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff.
Yes?
The girl with you, doesn't she seem a little, different? Like, is she even the same person as before?
Nope. She's the same as always.
Nope.
Yeah. I
You missed
understand
it, though. Security lady chased around after that boy so fast I thought you'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad.
Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing?
She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fist back at the guard station.
Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer?
Yes, it's really a terrible loss for the studios. But his popularity has been waning.
But the popularity has been waning recently, right?
That's true.
Stop reading my lines.
Then again, after what?
After what happened?
You mean you don't know about Hammer?
No, what?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
Wait, now you have to tell me. What happened with Hammer?
I'm sorry. Probably not the one who should tell you.
Uh-oh. Why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here? Do you know anything about this?
Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set.
A complete set?
Yeah, set up one of each card.
Huh.
Wait. That's it. That's the card I need. You don't know how long I've been looking for it. I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card. Please, I beg you, please trade with me.
Trade with you?
Yes, trade cards. Look, I'll trade you an ultra rare premium card.
Trade me a... Huh?
Yeah, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please.
What's everyone getting so excited about? Okay.
Really? Thanks. And this is for you. Yahoo!
And there she goes. Yeah. Yeah, it does. I didn't even walk all the way through all the stuff. But I need to tell you what to do, and you can figure that out yourself. See this card?
Yes, wait, that's it. That's the last ultra rare ultra rare premium card I need. Come on, give it to me, please. You gotta give it to me.
Wow, I've never seen him so eager. Right, okay, how about a trade?
You're I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot.
No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information.
Huh? Sure. Fine by me.
Grab a card. So, you like the Steel Samurai?
He's so cool.
I guess.
You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions and his life.
I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler.
You like it too, don't you?
Oh, who, me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai. We can do a line.
What?
We can't do that line.
What line?
The line he just said!
No, tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is.
Be smart. Gotta think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes.
Yeah, Sam. Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Check this. It's my fan now.
What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai.
I go to every live performance.
The stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public.
Always take a picture with Steel Samurai lands the final blow with Van. Got 'em all. Never miss one. Perfect conviction. Check it out. My new digital camera. Wow, that's...
Yeah. You're not even reading the line.
Album has a name. Wanna hear it? Steel Samurai. Pass the glory. Steel Samurai always wins. Always. If you want this, you can have it, lady. Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one.
What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. Got a point though.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the boobs. You were here on the day of the incident, right?
Yeah.
Did you see anything unusual? Damn, she's evil.
I saw everything. Well,
Oh well, we might get some useful information out of him yet.
Yo.
Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident?
I got here that day around 2. I had to come in through the woods out back so that old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost though. I was in here for maybe a half hour or so. And I finally got to the studio. After that, the steel samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear, just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast I got scared. I went home after that.
I see. Must have been hard for you.
Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart.
Right. Mia? I think we can say for sure that this means the Steel Samurai did it. You know, the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. So the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers.
I have to admit it's
That's Mia, you idiot. Let's not call him then.
not so fast, pal.
Dang, you called that one right.
I heard everything. The boy here is a key witness, and he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. Nope, I ain't going. What?
What are we gonna do, Mia? Whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. What do you think? Of course he is! Great. Thanks, Mia. It's taking longer than I expected it to.
Me too. We should. Alright.
Well, we can't now.
We can't stop it now.
We do the whole...
These cases are a lot longer than we.
These are 4 long cases now.
We gotta start doing like. We can't do a whole case in one.
No, we gotta do a whole case in one because I have to split it into parts. That's why I have done the way I do it.
Mr. Wright,
Yes?
why do you look so unhappy?
Oh! No. Really, something. Right, Mia? She looks even unhappy. That's terrible. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. This isn't gonna be easy.
Yo.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
An unexpected fact has come to me.
Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present in the studio. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder.
Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. Yes, it will. God, I hate
The
this.
prosecution calls Mr. Selman Miller to the stand.
Or that director. God, I have him on how to do his voice now.
Alright.
Let's see if I can get it right.
Will the witness state his name and profession?
How rude did you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai New Robin. That's not even his voice. Let's see if I can get it. Salmon Ellis. I'm a director. Television. Were you at the Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, you are. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Right. She's a good time for elevation. I was at the studios from around 9 in the morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4 o'clock. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chair. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yeah, sure. Let's shoot him.
Why aren't you reading?
Because alright, fine. When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? No, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat, after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during the meeting. I wolfed it down then. Mental image, I will carry it with me to my grave. Wait a second. They took a break in that meeting. That contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. Yeah, another one. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea.
You do.
Wait a second.
You just said he took a break 5 seconds ago, you nincompoop.
Maybe I do have an idea. Wait a second! Mr. Manella, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate the T-bone steak during a break? Well? Mr. Manella, what's this all about? I guess I didn't say that over again. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please.
Uh-oh. Yo.
Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing. Really? Oh, for what it's worth. I finally got that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we took a break, Robin. It was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 base 12. Not enough for someone to say commit murder in 31. Hello. That's only enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me. I changed his voice so much I just gave up on it.
Yep.
I don't think there'll be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. It's quite a feat. 15 minutes, eat a steak, T-bone.
Wait a minute.
There's a reason for it. What the fuck? I'm not saying it. It has nothing to do with it, by the way. What are you doing? You didn't press the first one, you dumb shit! If you don't know what to do, you press everything. That's the time of death. So you could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. What is it? You're missing no line here.
Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning, Your Honor? The testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1.
What?
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1?
Well, Mr. Wright? Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? I'm not helping you on this one.
What?
Yeah, I'm not helping you on this one. You're only on.
Alright, well then I have to save.
Okay. I can tell you what the answer should be obvious, though. Think about everything you know to this point.
To this point, no, it's not, because the road was blocked.
An answer with that.
What?
An answer with that. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects. I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio at that time. You're not even saying you're lying!
I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again. But I see you had at least an inkling of the truth.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Ms. Monkeyhead barred the way. Around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Ms. Monkey's severed head.
It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him.
I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manila from the stand.
Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is the size of evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty.
Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we do indeed have a decisive evidence, a witness. Who is this witness?
Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? Stop trying to read my lines, bitch.
My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim.
Order! I will have order! I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness.
So, I take it since I didn't get a penalty, that was the right answer, though.
Yeah. You can't. Because of this very specific reason that the monkey head was in the fucking wire. Court is adjourned for recess.
October 19th, 11:04 a.m., District Court Defendant Lobby number 1.
Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have?
What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. And they think I'm a murderer.
You just skipped your entire line.
Oh, yeah.
You're terrible. October 19th, 11:15 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Oh. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Bowers. I had to pee really bad. That's why we
Prosecution has a concern. As a witness is a grade schooler of tender age, and this is a murder case, we worry the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with this cruel questioning.
Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground.
However, we have no choice. Prosecution calls Cody Hackett to the stand. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on.
Oh, right. God, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Crates of donuts? Really?
Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness? What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade.
I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle.
Witness, Cody.
He's having trouble with this gentle thing.
You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops, you want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth will do fine. I prefer
a bearded gentleman myself.
a very long day. For a bearded gentleman.
Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom.
My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible.
Right, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid, and you lost?
Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go.
Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. Somebody is apparently watching us, but I don't know how.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studio center. I went through the woods on the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. Totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Cloud. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
You know, so that one actually is added to it. Oh no, because in some versions of it, and he has some cheating, and he's in the guy.
Very well, the defense may begin its
Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination.
Alright.
But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly.
Anyway, what are you going to say?
That last statement has... I'm going to give you a little spoiler on here, but it doesn't really matter. That last statement is cut in some certain versions of this game. So it's not important. This should be obvious what you need to do.
Where he says he didn't have his camera?
You trying to find it though?
Yeah.
That's the ninth one. No. There it is.
Do I press or actually present the camera, I wonder?
You have evidence. Considering it specifically says it. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You're quite clear about that.
Huh?
Face of lava. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh. Was that putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you?
Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so.
I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court.
What do you mean, or a prosecuting? What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney?
Well, Cody.
What? Yeah, so I have my camera. So what? You got a problem with that?
So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera?
Why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. God, I kind of sound like a Judge Edgeworth combination there.
Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to this action. I couldn't take my eyes off him. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy, wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. Oh, is that all?
Oh, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination?
Alright, I'm wondering if I should press or present this.
Why?
Because he says that he always takes a picture of the finishing move.
But?
What?
But? Sound like you had a button there.
No. Well, I don't know if I should press or present that.
Why would you present that? That had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, of course.
You didn't turn away, not even once.
No.
Okay, then tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. So,
If I don't say anything, that means I'm not there's certain parts of this that I know, I guarantee you I'm not doing. During, just to speed this along, when we're pressing, we're not doing the voicing on it. Because it'll get us going through this faster. Because that's taking up a lot of time. Because otherwise we would be doing on every single one of them for some of these. You missed the most important part.
what is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly.
You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer used a samurai slap? Can't avoid that. My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Samurai Steel Samurai's fight, but you missed the most important part. The killing blow! Order. Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? That's the thing. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight?
Let's see.
Why wouldn't he?
He couldn't?
Why? Why couldn't he? He's obviously watching it. Why couldn't he watch it?
He was watching something else.
What else would he be watching?
Show evidence?
Yeah. I don't even need to look at the thing for this. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Should be obvious.
This?
I'm not telling you. But I'm telling you how stupid it would be to try that.
What?
What's the reason why he couldn't?
Because he was taking a picture? No, wait.
Why did he look away from the fight?
His book.
Why would he be looking at his book? The answer's in front of you, by the way. The answer's in front of you. Think about it. Why would he look away from the fight? I'll wait till you figure it out.
Let's see. This.
What?
He heard this break.
Why would he be looking away from the fight? The answer's in front of you. It's blatantly obvious.
He heard this break.
No! It's the camera, you idiot! Read the description! No, he's still learning how to use it! You fucking idiot! Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah! Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera! He was trying to take a picture!
Hey!
Bullseye!
What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing?
Pressing, not picking. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct?
Yeah.
Right, Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera, and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid.
Yeah, you're right, Pops. Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. The lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened.
Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Cody, listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture!
Hey!
Bullseye.
How do you know?
I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers.
Wow.
This feels great.
Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody?
I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased it.
Should be blatantly obvious what you need to do now.
Well, this would be the place to use this.
Do you think so? Yeah, that'd be the time to do that. Cody!
What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad.
I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day.
Huh? Oh, right.
What was it you told me then?
I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. With Zam. I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection.
Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album?
Ah,
Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all of his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. I missed the line, I think. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait. No way! You figured it out yet? Yeah. Are we sure about this? Did he actually? Did you figure it out?
no.
Well, let me ask you this question. Why is there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Well, thank you, Judge. Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai.
No, wait, no! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever!
Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could ever be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Can he do the line?
Yes.
You can't handle the truth! Order! I will have order! Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw! Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right?
Whoa, okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. But then he didn't move. Whoa.
Order!
What kind of stuff are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your
witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error.
An error? What's this all about?
It's very obvious.
Steel Samurai,
What do you think?
there was no victim? No way. Steel Samurai was the victim.
There you go. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. Apparently, you didn't understand what happened at first. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim! Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai! Order! So the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait! Had Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him.
He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know.
I get it.
Huh?
I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops!
Huh? Me? What?
Actually, there was one piece of data I saved.
Data?
Yeah, a photo on my digital camera.
What?
Show it, quick. No way, man. Now if you're gonna look at me like that.
No.
Here it is. Here, this is it.
Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright. I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. There's something fishy about that photo, by the way. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo one more, please? Certainly, I don't see why not. Do you know where it's at? I need to just see. Should be kind of obvious.
He's not limping?
You don't. How do you know? You don't see that in that picture.
The spear.
What's wrong with it?
It's not broken.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
That tape is at the top, you idiot.
What is it?
You'll laugh when you figure it out. I'll give you another minute to find it. If you haven't figured it out by the time that time hits...
Oh, Studio 2!
There you go! It took you only 15 seconds.
Your Honor, look at this.
Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like it's 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Yeah, I believe Mr. Edwards sees what I'm getting at.
But that's impossible.
What's all this about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the book. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. So, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, here's the true scene of the crime. It should be obvious what's that.
Studio 2.
Here at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate on the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2.
The path was blocked.
It doesn't matter which one you pick. I'll tell you that right now. The path to the trailer is blocked, so we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yeah, yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime in Studio 2. As you may recall, there was a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Ms. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Order. The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime is Studio 2. The first that the security guard Miss Olbeck saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a samurai costume. And then he went to Studio 2!
This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did this to cover up the details of his own murder?
Well, no. Of course not.
Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume.
Do you have proof?
Sleeping pills?
I do know sleeping pills technically it's labeled as an empty bottle, but that's the point, yeah.
What?
That's the point.
To use the pills?
Yeah. I have proof!
You do?
You do, Mr. Wright? No, that is so surprisingly, I'm much less confident. I think I'm right though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads, sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea.
Fingerprint the
Should
bottle?
be blatantly obvious with the pick. I'm not even going to tell you.
Fingerprint the bottle?
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. Let's take a look at that. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. The court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. We got to finish today out. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss Holdbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime is not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edra, you will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well. Court is adjourned. That was a close one. There's a lot of confidence. Me too.
Really? You both seem so confident.
Maybe I should take up a career in acting? I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there.
Dead? Are you sure?
I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, you have to go make sure. You have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial.
Right, thanks.
Who really committed the...
Who committed the murder? And will we ever? Will we get Will Powers? And will Phoenix Wright get Will Powers a not guilty verdict? Find out next time on Phoenix Wright Z.